Hey guys, this reading is for Taurus Sun, Moon or Rising, and it's the week in focus reading for the week beginning March the 4th. So I've drawn 3 cards for you guys. So in the position of energies completing or leaving you this week, we've got the King of Swords. For your focus energy, we've got the Moon. And for what's coming in towards the end of the week, we've got the Ace of Cups. I'd also just like to say I am seeing so many of these aces coming in the readings. I just think that after the madness of 2018, there's so much stuff completing there for everybody that this year just seems to be all about new beginnings, which is really, really cool and just such a welcome change. So anyway, let's start with the King of Swords here. So guys, look, it looks like you've been sort of in a period of very clear thinking, and potentially even sort of discovering a truth about yourself. The King of Swords sort of has that, he's very sort of, emotionally intelligent and mature and has that ability to cut through and reveal truths and aspects of yourself. So it's potentially that, it is another person as well that's kind of brought this to light for you. Could be a air sign, Libra, Gemini or Aquarius. But it's highly likely that, you've been in the energy of the King of Swords and you've been the one that's sort of had this period of being able to see things exactly for what they are. And in this particular reading, I think that it's an aspect of yourself that you've discovered or that you've shed light on, or, had some kind of insight as to, maybe why you are the way you are in a certain situation. Because in the focus energy here for the week, we've got the Moon card, which, it can be traditionally linked with, the bringing of disillusionment. But in the context of this reading and what we're seeing here, I really think it's about intuitive discoveries of yourself and sort of gaining insight into your character, just with the being next to the King of Swords here. So when the moon comes up, it can indicate that you're sort of discovering or working with the darker elements of your character or your shadow side. And, when this comes up, it's not a negative thing at all. It's just about, okay, acknowledging that we all have different sides of our character that balance our lighter sides. But by sort of, bringing these to light and sort of seeing the truth in that, you can understand how to work with that side of yourself for the best outcome. And once you've sort of brought that to light, you sort of resolve that part of yourself, and you can almost, complete that energy within yourself. So, yeah, it'd be really interesting to see, what these insights are that are going on. But I think it's always a very positive experience. Because at the end of the week, what's coming in for you is the Ace of Cups, which again has that connection to psychic growth, especially in the context of this reading. I really feel like this is a shift within yourself, discovering a truth and, discovering things about intuitive aspects of your personality and achieving a sense of psychic growth out of that. So Ace of Cups is also about new beginnings, new relationships, spiritual insights. It's about embracing all of who you are. And when you do that, you don't have a cup half full from just focusing on the positive, elements of your character, but by also acknowledging and bringing to light your darker or shadow character. You bring yourself into balance, and then your cup is full. It's full of those two sides, those two, night and day, those two dual aspects of your character. So, and I think when you do that, it's just that stronger sense of knowing who you are. And we can see here in the card, the cup overflowing with richness. So, guys, it's a little bit more of an internal journey this week for you. So I'll be really interested to see how this shift goes for you. And Yeah, if you need to take some time to sort of, meditate and take time out while you're contemplating this shift, just do that, because there could be some things going on, and some you're doing some internal detective work and discovering aspects of yourself. So, guys, that's what I have for you this week. So feel free to comment on this and let me know how you went, and we'll see you next week.